Ah, the guests of Asfortam, accompanied by the Dragoon no less. I cannot imagine what brought you out this far, but you are welcome to enter the tunnels if that is your will. Assuming the beacon still functions, and we must pray to the 12 it does, we shall arrive at our destination in mere moments. Though I do not expect to be greeted by the primal Shiva, we should nevertheless be prepared for a frosty reception. The heretics are not like to rejoice at the appearance of uninvited guests, particularly ones with our history. An impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured. Mayhap you should ask its occupants. They seem a friendly bunch. Dogs of Ishka, it is not enough that you banish our beloved saints. Will we not be satisfied until the ice is slaked with the last drops of our blood? Stay your weapons. We come under the flag of parley. We wish only to speak with your mistress, that we might broker a peace. Do you think us fools, boy? It will take more than honeyed words to earn our trust. You walk with the Dragon Slayer, and we know all too well what he is capable of. My reputation precedes me. They gave, they gave us little choice. Come, brothers, may Dragon Wing spare us to victory. They fight like demons. Is death to remain. Fall back, brothers. Retreat to the cinders. I see no sight in of Lady Isart. Would that we could have questioned one of them. What would you ask that we do not already know? They aim make for the cinders, and so must we. Even should an ambush await us, 'tis certain there will be more heretics to question. The cinders, you say? I confess the name is unknown to me. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten us, Justinian. I suspect it is the heretic's way of referring to the Dreaming Dragon, an island of sorts found in the midst of the frozen lake of Ashpool. Some 500 years past, he told that the Azure Dragoon of the age fought a dragon of titanic proportions. After a savage struggle, the mighty creature was weakened to the point of death and forced into a magic slumber by an entire chapter of the Holy See sorcerers. Ere long, a rain of ash and cinders did begin to fall upon the sleeping serpent's motionless form, covering the creature at length in a shroud of grey. Of course, a thick layer of ice has since formed on top of it, but you may be sure I speak truth. A fascinating tale. We should make haste to this Ashen Isle. You enter the Akhafa theatre and soon cross paths with its heretical occupants. Though Alfino declares his intention to parley, the heretics are not inclined to trust his word, and the encounter quickly devolves into violence, an unwanted conflict from which you and your fellows emerge triumphant yet frustrated, with not save the parting words of the retreating heretics on which to rely, who have little choice but to investigate the island known as the Dreaming Dragon. Speak with Justinian at the entrance to the Warrens and plan the next step of your journey. The Dreaming Dragon lies far to the west. Before we approach the Frozen Beast, however, there is another place I would first visit. I am told the convictors have set up camp in Twin Pools. Their leader, Genelot, may have information of use to us. But mayhap you are not familiar with that name either. The convictors are dragon slayers after a fashion, but I am willing to wager that they encounter their fair share of heretics. If we are indeed walking into a trap, I would learn all there is to know of our foe. A sound suggestion. Let us speak with these convictors then, and temper our haste with a measure of caution. Before making for the Dreaming Dragon, Estinian suggested you visit a group of dragon slayers known as the Convictors, who have pitched camp in a region of Twin Pools. Speak with the Convictors' leader, Gentelot, and learn what he knows of the heretics and their island lair. Well, well, what do we have here? Hoping to join the esteemed ranks of the convictors, are we? The hard-eyed lad looks promising, but you have a frail look about you, boy. I give you 3 days ere the wilds claim your corpse. I beg your pardon, but not so quick. Be not so quick to judge. I have seen this frail youth fell heretics with a flick of his wrist. And who are you to question my... By the Fury! That armor, that lance, the Sudrogun himself graces our camp. Pray forgive my disrespect, sir. I am Gentelot, leader of the convictors and fellow slayer of dragons. May I ask what winds, fair or foul, carry you to our humble camp? Ah, Lady Iceheart, is it? I know her by reputation, but I'm afraid I've seen naught of her or her people. That said, my own men can be somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourselves. Thank you, we shall. Joseph, Estinian, let us make our way through the camp and see what information there is to be had. Nossa, desbloqueou 50 missões secundárias. Your meeting with the honored leader of the convictors serves to convince you of two things. First, the Gentelot is ignorant of Iceheart's movements, and second, that he is only marginally better informed about those of his own men. After freely admitting that his fellow dragon slayers often fail to share information with him, he invites you to question them yourselves. Espera, consegui tratar. Perfect. Greetings, sir. Your reputation precedes you. Once you slay a few primals, word gets around. Seeing as you're so strong and powerful, I was wondering if you might be able to help me out with something. No such thing, shit. So, I want nothing more than support the great Sir Emmerich, but Ishgardian society resolves around the nobility. Those not of noble birth, such as myself, have no power at all. The only way to gain power of nobility is through a truly noble display of courage. There's one simple way to do that: slay a monstrous ancient dragon. There are some feats that cannot be ignored. So I took up my spear and come to the convictory. Sadly, things have not gone as well as I had hoped. I'm still somewhat new to this, you see. I really don't know much about dragons, especially the rarer, larger ones. All the knights here are competing with each other for honor and glory. None of them will share what they know with each other for fear of losing any edge they may have. But you're not a convictor. They're not competing with you. I doubt that they'd be nearly as tight-lipped with you as they are with me and the other knights here. You might be able to learn a thing or two from me about how I might find and kill one of the larger dragons. The maniac wants to support Sir Emmerich, but cannot do so without first gaining glory slaying dragons. Unfortunately, he is not having much luck. He simply does not know much about what he is hunting. Lend him a hand by finding out what you can about this mysterious creature. You want to know about dragons, do you? Well, you're speaking to the right man. I know stuff about them beasts, and even the dragoons ain't heard of. Oh, don't think I'll be telling you for free, though. Tell you what, I'm due to go out on patrol any minute now, but it's far too bloody cold for it to ask me.
What do I do, Barbara?
What's that?
Que nojo! Eu estou.
But it's far too bloody cold for it if you ask me. I'll put me patrol all points in your map here, and if you go to do my patrol for me, I'll tell you what I know. Eu vou mesmo, ok. The Sly Scout says he is happy to share his knowledge of dragons, but for a price. Do his patrol duty for him, and he'll tell you what he knows.